Well, Pep has a man snack. I'm going to explain the Terminator equation to you. So follow closely with me here, alright? You got one Terminator in the film. Scary, badass, bad boy, super scary. Two Terminators, a little less scary, a little more fun, a little more heroic. Three Terminators, comedy film. Anywhere up to 3 or 4 Terminators is funny. 5 is just that's a hoot and a holler. 6, 7, and 8, that's good shit. And then once it gets to 9, it starts getting scary again. That's a scary number of Terminators again. You got a whole primer worth of Terminators at 10, I believe, and then anywhere above that, up to like 1,000 Terminators is still scary, and then at 1,000 it's funny again. But then above that, it gets scary until it's more than the population of Earth, and then it's funny again. If you got where it gets complicated. If you got 0 Terminators, it's an indeterminate form because you don't know what kind of film it is. I can prove this because as we get into fractional amounts of Terminator, it can both be really funny or really scary. It depends on the genre of the film. If you get 0, then you don't know if it's going to be really funny or really scary. Now you got -1 Terminators. That's your Bob Ross. You got Fred Rogers of Roger Neighborhood, and then -2 and -3 Terminators is really fucking funny. And then you get about to -10 Terminators again, and then you're in cult territory, and that's bad. So basically, like you wanna generally stick to like the -2 to -1. Stay away from 0 Terminators. Bad idea for your film because then you don't know what kind of flick you're making. It'll be a shit flick. And then anywhere above that, you go 1 Terminator. That's Terminator. They already did that. 2 Terminators. That's Terminator 2. They already did that. It's called that because it's got 2 Terminators. It's called that because it has 2 Terminators in it. So pay attention. And then above that, that's funny. That's not Bernie's. That's a National Lampoon style bit. That's not a real flick. That's comedy, and that's National Lampoon, and that's B movie. It's probably you get around there, and we're getting into Frasier. I'm getting really into Frasier. What that last little bit, Pep says I'm going to it. I think it's one of my toes. I think that I'm Tom Cruise. Okay, now don't eat the paper towels. Pip says, I'm planning on it. How'd you like my Terminator scale? Pip says, you have not accounted for one thing. I have always been the Terminator. Oh, fuck.